Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. So I've been doing a lot of thinking about the Asari mission, and although I do want the Asari to die, they'd be better to die in front of the Reapers tactically than out there on their own, so I'm not saving them because, the Asari, they deserve to die. Okay, and I'm not going to be nice to them, they need my help. So I'll be surly, I'll be aggressive, I'll use them. Do not care for the Asari at all, but we will go and take their warships because we need them to fight the Reapers. From Steve Cortez, all work and no play. Shepard, now that we've got a little downtime on the Citadel, I want to share something with you. I'm taking the shuttle down to Silversun Strip. Meet me there. What? No, that's inconvenient. I'm not doing that. From Javik, Commander, I have received an interesting proposal that I wish to discuss with you. Meet me outside the casino at the far end of what these primitives call the Silversun Strip, although it isn't made of silver or near a sun. Stupid primitives. But that's a real inconvenience. From Garrus, drinks, Shepard, when you have a moment, I thought we could check out the bar scene around here. Let's meet at the Silver Coast Casino, upper floor. Hopefully no dead arms dealers this time. From Jack, Combat Sim, Shep, I hear this Silversun Strip place has a combat simulator, and I feel like kicking the crap out of something. Get your ass down here if you're game. From James Vega, got something to show you. Hey, next time you're in that sweet new apartment, give me a call. Got something I'd like to show you. So 4 more Silversun Strip things. We will not be doing those anytime soon. Or should I? I really don't want to. We'll probably have to go back to the Citadel at some point. Well, looks like there's going to be some reading here. Oh, there's loads of stuff. Nice! 650, well, I wonder if these are going to be more. I have a feeling there might be. 750. I wonder why they're all here. I bet this is one as well. There you go. Intact Reaper weapon? Oh, well that didn't help me very much. What, is it going to be a quest or something? No? Okay. I mean, maybe that'll come good when we get into the Asari colony, do you think? Not sure why the Asari hadn't mined that system. Okay, because I have done this system. Lessus. I don't think that's the main Asari planet. Unknown population. Not very populated. Maybe this isn't a very important Asari planet. Maybe there'd have been... I don't know what I'm proving now. Still, I'm here. Oops, did I mean to do that? I'm not sure. No, you don't need to worry about ammo. I don't know which of those is better. Fine unleash bubble. That's what happens in cutscenes the most, anyway.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So the Asari throw us at the problem? What's the plan?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
We need the evidence that we can use against the Councillor and the Asari government. No, it's not necessary. It's not our problem. This isn't how I thought the quest was going to play out. I will just blow it up.
If Asari High Command believes this is a threat worth purging, then that's our goal. We locate the commandos, then finish the job.
As you wish. Though I'd like to know exactly who sent the distress call.
We'll find out soon enough.
Another shuttle. Still warm.
Okay, so there must be other people here somewhere then.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Sounds close. A little too close.
It sounds like mental hospital in a horror film. Man, the future, we still don't have good light bulbs. Torches, that's the word I want. A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Matriarch Galay. Sounds pretty impressive to me.
Stay sharp.
Maybe we need to bring some freedom to these students. Put them on the Crucible instead.
I
Kill
heard
the commandos.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
Galay's electronic signature. Well, we've got Matriarch Galay's electronic signature. And we've got a mysterious Reaper weapon. Unless these are things I'm meant to be cashing in at some point. Oh, seems to have got lost. Geth. To all our staff and students, attached is our new daily schedule. Please note that the wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can now download chore lists later this week. Please see Matriarch Galay or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Sincerely, Superintendent Jethra. Look how regimented their life is. Is this a monastery? Seems more like a prison. I mean, look, you got a 2-hour meditation here. More, 3 hours of meditation. This is no life. These people deserve to be free. Freer than this, anyway.
This was the Commando's captain. It seems they gave their lives fighting the Reapers.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Arda Yakshi? Anything useful?
A map showing the nav point location of a bomb. Some room called the Great Hall.
So the Commandos started the purge after all.
I mean, I'm guessing they've been indoctrinated or turned into husks. And these people didn't have a life anyway because of what you and your government did to them.
This place is a lost cause if it's already crawling with Reapers. Let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara!
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special?
You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
I'm blowing this place up. No, I'll help Samara out. If it was just the government involved, then yeah, I'd blow up their military. It's basically a military university, isn't it? I suspect in truth, even though they claim it's a rehab, I guess. Yeah, well, we better find your children, and then I'll decide what to do with them.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tashia Pore. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. What?
think that's the two that are gossiping in the embassies in front of the front door.
I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Wishra.
Not sure how I feel about doing the Asari's dirty work.
We need them on our side.
Well, Asari Command owes us big time for this.
Agreed.
Yeah, any evidence we can get against the Asari will make it worth coming here. The architecture's all quite novel though. I like that. There's a lot of chest-high walls here and not a lot of Reapers. And ammo.
What the hell?
For goodness sake. Oh yeah, we're on ultra hard, aren't we? Let's try another gun, because this isn't doing anything. Oh, I don't have concussive shot. I did want to duck behind that wall. I think I probably missed, to be fair. I was half running. Half diving.
What the hell?
I wanted to run. Okay, I'll go back to hardcore, I think.
What the hell?
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Oh, again, we've killed loads of them at this point. Probably thanks to DLC. But we've seen loads of them. Oh, I was trying to cover.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
This is a bizarre option.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Peace, in this case, just means oppression, doesn't it? This is a place where they can turn their brains off and be oppressed. I don't really see how being used by Matriarch Asai is any different from being used by the Reapers as a Banshee. Anyway, of course the Reapers are the real enemy rather than the Ardat Yakshi. There are layers to these things. And the Reapers are our main enemy.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
Don't apologise, you're quite right.
Falere! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
Why wouldn't she go and rescue Rila from a Reaper? That's not her being unreasonable. I do think that, although we have no reason to save Asari, they're not our people, but they are the Asari government's people.
You'd
They
need a
should be
crowbar to
saving
pry
them.
those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Oh, not a crowbar. How can we possibly find one of those in 2181? Such newfangled equipment.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Thessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Galai hid the Reapers from the students. She's just as responsible as the Commandos. Let's make sure that Samara's children hear this. Gonna go ahead and guess the Great Hall is through there. Jethra, I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora's permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captures arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. Oh yeah, it'd be much better if she killed the matriarch Galai. Jethra, I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was not even nominated. Let's look into that, and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be amongst them. Have any ammo at all? Well, that was pretty destroyed. Wonder where it's saved. Oh, that was pretty generous of you there, game. I ain't taking all my ammo away from you all the times.
Another commando got overrun? This place must have been chaos. Or they panicked.
Asari commandos have decades of experience. They don't panic.
Doesn't matter how long you've been fighting. You never know what'll break your unit. There's the bomb.
And Falair.
Rila, wake up!
Falea, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
I guess we're going to have to decide whether or not to arm the bomb then. Let's have a look round first. Not a lot of loot here. I'm not really sure what most undermines the government, the Asari government. I guess that's a decision we'll make next episode. Thank you for watching. Come back for the next part of Mass Effect 3. The rock and ice planet Itis's position was ideal for collecting data on extrasolar activity. According to star charts, the Asari had a small VI-run system of satellites in geosynchronous orbit with the planet. This system broadcast the first warning that Reapers had come through the mass relay, and mangled metal around the planet indicates that the Reapers did not appreciate their presence being advertised. Largely frozen ice except for liquid seas at the equator, Tratagos has the coldest winters of any Asari colony, taking it down near the second tier of habitability. Tratagos' colonists are a hardy bunch, using the freezing winter months to test whether newcomers have what it takes to carve out a life on the planet. Tratagos' colonists are fighting the Reapers in a guerrilla war, their best resource being submarine vehicles that can slip under the sea ice to mask their heat. Unfortunately, these have not proven good tools for taking back population centres from the Reapers, and for now the colonists will have to be satisfied with commando actions to harass their synthetic oppressors. The most temperate planet in this solar system, Sathenia is a terrestrial world with a light atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Asari from neighbouring Tratagos built mining operations around the southern pole after discovering mountains with veins of iridium and osmium. The dense atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide has turned Zosteros into a hothouse of enormous windstorms that blow toxic gases non-stop. Its most valuable deposits are cobalt and polonium, which netted it the number 3 spot on a list of amazingly poisonous planets on the popular vid show Your Awesome Galaxy. The Reapers appear to have destroyed the camera drones here, as well as any scientific stations the Asari may have maintained. Vilius is a hydrogen-methane ice giant drifting out in the frozen depths. Its orbit hosts rings of rock and ice, as well as many moons, all drawn from what would otherwise be a secondary asteroid field, similar to Sol's Kuiper Belt. Vilius is named for a trickster figure in Asari mythology, a crafty animal called a Manal, that seduces Asari maidens who then give birth to hideously deformed offspring. In the tales, Vilius is caught and punished, but they serve as a warning to young Asari not to initiate a bond with anyone they cannot trust. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Shastesia is a twin to its more massive neighbour Medicos in more than one sense. The two planets are named for a semi-mythological pair of twins from Asari antiquity, who ruled neighbouring city-states and had a lifelong dialogue about the best form of government. As the legend goes, Shastesia died before her vision of a democratic republic could be realised. Her sister, Medicos, then took up the cause, sacrificing personal power so that all free landowners in her city would have a voice. Although historians doubt that the changes were entirely altruistic, pointing to uprisings that demanded representation, the development was a step towards modern Asari government. Medicos is a medium-sized gas giant. Although its mass exceeds that of Jupiter, the planet is somewhat denser and thus smaller. A large number of moons, planetesimals and other detritus orbits Medicos, as its gravitational pull has cleared the neighbourhood of material that might otherwise form an asteroid belt. Limetis is a desertified rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and monoxide. The surface has water ice, as well as occasional liquid water near volcanic areas. The planet has an abundant supply of zeolites, which the Asari use for water purification, as an ingredient in detergent, and as a shielding material for disposal of radioactive waste. A small colony still maintains the mining equipment. Despite centuries of colonisation, the Asari have developed Limetis at a modest pace. The planet shows no signs of running out of resources. Lessus is an unpopular garden world, with characteristics just outside of the comfort zone of its Asari population. Its gravity is a little too high, its diseases a little too virulent, and the soil inhospitable for growing food. Further information is difficult to come by. The Asari government is uncharacteristically silent about Lessus. Normally, a garden world settled so long ago would be highly populated, but little light pollution can be seen on Lessus's night side,